Hi there! So I'm making this video just to give you a small tease on our new release Keyword Gap feature. I'm super hyped with this feature. I'm sure you will love it. And before we dive in, you can find Keyword Gap inside the Keyword Research tool over here, and then you can just navigate to its tab over here. Alright, so what is Keyword Gap, by the way? Keyword Gap is basically a tool that will provide you with keywords that your competitors are ranking for and you are not tracking yet. Imagine that, right? So basically, we are speeding up the process of doing keyword research without having to go through the whole hustle of it. It's amazing. You'll be able to just pick the ones that you want with one click without having to just analyze different data and cross different insights to understand which keywords are relevant and not to your business. If it's relevant for your competitors, I'm sure it's relevant for you too. Okay, the first thing we will do here is basically I'd add here to this bar our competitors. Winchers will already suggest your competitors that you've added to your competitors tracking. So I'll just click on them and bam, look at this. The first thing we'll see is basically a Venn diagram over here where we can see how we overlap for the keywords that Winchers is presenting. So for this purpose, Winchers is presenting 1000 untracked keywords. We are representing ASUS here as our brand, and we can see that the brand of the competitors that is basically overlapping the most is Zara. And then we have Farfetch. They are overlapping quite a lot as well, but they don't. Both of our competitors, they don't overlap with each other that much, and that's basically because ASUS is a brand that covers a lot of both companies over here. Farfetch is a much higher end brand, and Zara is not. But ASUS basically sells most of those two worlds, so ASUS can cover most of products that both of them sell, and for that reason we can actually see that for all the keywords that we are seeing here, we are the ones that basically are covering the most of each others. Great. And then we have share of voice distribution. Share of voice distribution is highly correlated to market share, and the market share here that we are analyzing is basically the keywords that we are seeing here, and we can see that ASUS is basically the most relevant brand here for these keywords, these 1000 keywords over here, and we are not tracking those keywords, and maybe we should, right? Before we dive into the table over here with the keywords, I want to show you something else. So we can actually add domains that we are not tracking as competitors. So if I just add, I made a typo, essence.com, we can actually see that they overlap quite a lot with Farfetch, but not that much with us. And that's basically because maybe they are not that direct competitors to us, maybe they are not that relevant competitors to us, despite being in the same industry, which is the fashion industry. And this is just to show you that this is a quite nice way to doing a competitive analysis. Okay, if I add here imdb.com, which is totally outside of the fashion industry, you'll be able to understand that they are not that relevant for the keywords that we are seeing here. Okay, they are totally outside. Great, so this is just to show you as an example. If we scroll down here, we'll be able to see several keywords that we are not tracking yet, and they are highly relevant for our business. Okay, and with just one click, I will do it just so you can see, with just one click it is added to our rank tracker, and now we'll be able to have historical data, see how we are ranking for that keyword, and so on. And then we can use here these columns over here to see how each one of those competitors are ranking for the keywords. So if I want to see like the best competitors that Farfetch is ranking for, I can just order and see. All right. Okay, so that's it. I think that you got what Keyword Gap is able to deliver. If you have any questions, just reply me to this email and I will be happy to help. All right. Great. I hope you enjoy it. Let's talk.